Alright, good morning. It is Thursday. I have testing today, so I start testing at 8:50, get done at 11, come back at 12:40, and test till 1:25. And hopefully that should get all of them taken care of. But because of that, I'm not going to be in the room. I have an associate that'll be helping out. And so I need to get the work that they're supposed to be doing today going. I don't know how that's going to work. But anyway, and I did set up a time with my principal tomorrow at 10 o'clock to go my observation on the little form. I get to read it more once I got done. And I did have a lot of like, you did this, and this, blah, 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 you know, like how, like there were the, not pros, but like things I noticed, things I wonder was the other one. And it said, bell response and wait time. And I like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I knew it. I was nervous, like, because the kids were acting like a bunch of fools up in here. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I know I did not give enough wait time. It was a nervous thing. It was the 6th day of school, that's all I'm saying. We're gonna be doing social studies a social studies weekly. And if you've ever used these before, I don't really think they're that great, but they work really nice when you're needing something to use. Like there's a science one and a social studies. So I'm doing the social studies today. Well, I won't be doing it. The sub will be doing it with them, or the associate will be doing it with them. And then there's supposed to be a Venn diagram that's supposed to go with it. I can't find it, so I'm gonna see if I can get online and check on their online part and see if I can find it on there. But they're gonna do that in the morning. And then they'll do that all morning long. So, and then they'll go to lunch at 11:05, which would mean that they're going to line up at 11. So I also need to type up kind of a lesson plan for them or something. I don't know how I'm going to do that part, because I do have PE and stuff today, which I won't have time for that because I will be in the, well, actually I might still get my prep time. I'm not really sure how they're going to do that, because I think it's kind of weird to take kids out of PE, but they did it for other kids during that time, but they were having a lot of issues with the program at first because they're trying to figure out how to make it work, which I need to get on and make sure that it works. Then we'll come back, and then I will have them for a little bit when they come back from lunch. So during that time, we'll be working on, we'll probably do math, I think, during that time, which normally I don't do, but I probably will this time. And then they'll go to music. I will have my prep time for music, which means I'm just going to be getting ready for snack and everything. And then, which is why I scheduled it for my observation feedback session for tomorrow, because I didn't know how today was going to be. And I don't want to schedule something and then end up having to be like, sorry, I had to cancel because, you know, something else came up. So then I will leave at 12:40, which is when the kids are coming back from music. And then I don't have anything. Oh, no, I don't have anything planned for that part. So I need to find something for that part, which I might actually do. Let me see if I can find a read aloud and maybe some kind of activity they can do with it. So I'm going to start working on that stuff though, so I can get that done. I'll let you guys know how it goes. So I'm just laminating my word wall words, and I never did get those letters finished. We did that testing was crazy. So we had to do a math, or not math, we had to do a reading and a math. Sorry, we had to do math, but we do a reading first. And the reading's not too bad. Like it goes pretty quickly and very similar to Dibbles. if you've ever used Dibbles. It's very similar to Dibbles. The math one was super crazy. So they do, I can't remember what the first couple ones are. Oh, which one's greater, which one's least. Like they do like little things like that. And then there's this one that is just like multiple problems, and they're unended time, like unlimited times they have. So you're like waiting for them to answer the question, and you're like, if you just don't know it, just say you don't know it, because we're wasting time. So I only got 2 kids done on that one, and this is a new test for the district, so they didn't realize it was going to take like this long to do. So I don't know, they're going to try to finish the testing on Tuesday and Thursday, I think, is they're trying. So I might get pulled out again to go work on some more testing. So hopefully they will get that taken care of, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. The testing will be done. I can use that data to do my groups and all that stuff, because that's one of the things I'm waiting on, is that I don't have accurate data for all my kiddos. So we had quite a night last night. We had a huge storm, and it did tons of damage, like seriously. So it was crazy, and I've been up since, well, I did go to sleep a little bit, but I woke up at 1:30 and I heard all this hail hitting like the roof, because our roof is metal and everything. And I was like, what's going on? You know, like, and I look over and Rudy's gone. And I'm like, where is he at? And then I hear this, po, po, and then these big yellow flashes of light, and I was like, what is going on? So I get up and I go into the kitchen area, and he's looking out the window, like, because you know we had the big sliding glass doors there. If you guys know that, some of you may not if you're kind of new, but we had these big sliding glass windows in our dining room area. So he's looking out and he's like, I just saw something happen over by your sister's house. So, you know, for those of you that are new, our backyard goes all the way down, and my sister's backyard kind of butts up against the corner of it, so we can see her backyard. So he's like, I think a transformer blew up over there or something. So, and because like he said that it like flashed 3 times, this really bright light. I'm like, well, that's what kind of got me up. Like I was awake a little bit with all the noise, and I was just like, what's going on? And then like, you know, with all the storm and everything, because it was like lightning flashing all the time. It was like a strobe light. It was super crazy. We had winds up to 90 miles an hour. So Rudy's like, oh my God, I hope one of our trees didn't blow out and knock down like over there, because we have trees back there. He's like, I hope I didn't do that. So we're trying to look in the backyard, and we can't see like all the way back because it's really dark, you know, and every time the lightning's flashing, we're trying to look, but we're like, can't really tell. And we're trying not to stand too close to the window, because, you know, you're not supposed to. So, but we're being, you know, Kansas people where you look out the window when there's a storm. And so we're out there trying to look, and we didn't see anything down. So we went to the front yard, or to our front window, and we look out the front window. There's like part of our tree is laying across the street. So we're like, oh my God, our tree just like fell, like it broke. But the crazy thing is, it broke on the side toward the house, not toward the street. The wind blew it out into the street. It missed both of our cars. It like did no damage to our car at all. Like, it was super crazy that happened. It like blew it, because you can see where it broke out on our side. And it just like blew it right out into the street. So we had all these branches, like huge branches out in the street and everything. It was a big mess. So we waited. So then I'm awake now, and we waited till about 2 or 2:30. We were up still, and like walking around trying to figure out what was going, like, okay, what's doing this? Well, checking the basement, make sure things are flooding because we don't have any power. Make sure it's not flooding, and like our sump pump's not working, and so. Which it was good. We're good there. Finally, it stops, and like it had calmed down a whole bunch, and we were like, okay, let's go see if we can get some of that tree out of the street so people can get through, because it's dark and they can't see, because we kept seeing people pull up and they fly down our street. And at the same time, like, it's kind of your fault. You shouldn't be driving so fast, but we don't want anybody getting hurt. So we went there trying to move it, and then it started lightning again, and we were like, we better go back inside. So we tried as best we could. We got a couple branches out, but like the big one was just going right across. So there was like nothing we can do. The sheriff came by at one point because I saw the flashing lights. I finally fell asleep, but I was like that weird in and out sleep the whole time, so I just didn't sleep very well at all. I don't think Rudy really slept at all. So, but we did see flashing lights come up, and the sheriff pulled up. I guess she got out, tried to move, or one of the sheriffs tried to move the tree. She cut it, so she left, and then just left the tree there. So the tree was still there this morning. But Rudy went out when I was taking a shower, and I had to take a shower in the dark with this little tiny flashlight thing that we have. And lucky enough, it has like a hook on it, so I can hang it inside the shower. So I took a shower by like this little tiny light. Oh, it was a mess. So, but Rudy did go out and he moved part of the tree out so people can at least drive kind of through it. And he posted it on Facebook because like we never really have had to experience this before, like really, because we've lived in Kansas before, but we never had any trees break and fall on the road. So, but it was all over town. There was trees just like blowing over into people's yards. My sister said that she had, which is funny because her husband was up at the same time, that Rudy was up and saw the thing go out. And so the transformer is in the back of their house, kind of. So it's like in between our two houses. And so he said that he saw the thing blow up. And then the wind came through and flipped their swing set that was buried in, like, was planted into the, planted, but like, you know, into the ground, blew it up over and into their garden. So it's this big wood swing set. It's not like a little skinny metal one like we used to have when we were kids. It's a big wood one. So this morning I'm like, okay, does Starbucks have power? So we still have no power. They said that we were supposed to, well, they said at one point we were supposed to have it at like 3 o'clock in the morning. We never got it on. And so now the estimate is like 3:45 today or something. So Rudy can't work today because he works at home and needs power because he does it remotely online. So, oh, my thing's going. So, and I'm just finishing up my laminating that I didn't finish yesterday. And today's gonna be crazy. It's picture day today, which I didn't dress very appropriately, but I don't have a school t-shirt yet. So I just wore a teacher tee. And I was gonna wear like a nicer polo, but I was like trying to dig around my closet in the dark and everything. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put on a t-shirt and just call it good. Like, did I get my results from my observation? It's probably not gonna be good, but and I hate to say that. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, it's great, it's great. I don't know. Like, I don't know how this person grades. It's all different. I don't know. I'm like really nervous though, you guys. Seriously. But I'm gonna get some work done. Alright, my battery's gonna die on my thing, and I have another one, but oh my gosh, what is up with my hair today? Not like I have a lot, but so today was pretty good. We'd set up Prodigy Math today, and man, my kids were all like sucked in. I'm looking really kind of gross. But I needed a place to put, and I'm gonna go into my observation in a minute, but I needed a place to put my objectives. So I've been like really at a loss for it. Well, I happened to find some of these like dry erase sentence strips. I need to fix one because it's crooked, but they came out so cute. I'm like really liking it. I hope no one walks in when I'm showing you guys this. As you can see, I need to fix them with that bottom one, but they came out really cute. So I did the math on the side with the calendar and everything, and then I put the reading over there with the word of the day. I think they came out really cute. I really like it with the black chalkboard with the border and everything. Came out pretty awesome. I'm just getting like the stuff ready for next week. I'm trying to get as much as I can done right now, and then I'll try to plan some more over the weekend. I don't like how low it is. Let me see if I can move it up. I don't have the document camera hooked up yet still. I don't know what's going on with it, but I figured these are pretty simple that I really need to start doing them. So, but anyway, so my observation today, or not my observation results were today. So the way that they do it, they have, I think let me grab it really quick, because it's like, I printed it. Because he said I might want to keep it on hand, so, because it's like, there's some artifacts I need to bring, and so he's like, it's easier if you just have like, what exactly is a thing that I need to see, and sometimes they're not things I would see in your classroom, but other things that you can bring, like a newsletter or something like that. So I printed them off, so they're developing, proficient, accomplished, and distinguished. Okay, so it's really weird how they do it, because I'm used to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type of thing. So a 3 would be like normal, meeting expectations. So this one here, developing, is really just saying like, you're not quite there, which is totally, he's like, which is what, I did get a couple of those, actually several of those, just because I'm totally new to this and I'm developing. So, and then he did give me ones on like things that were I did get some proficients and I did get a couple accomplished. So not the best scores I've ever gotten, but I totally get it. I didn't take anything personally. I got it. I'm new to all this. I'm new to conscious discipline. My battery's gonna die. I'm new to the curriculum. I'm new to our math curriculum and these other curriculums. I'm new to the community. Like, there's just so much that is involved. I'm gonna get a new battery. All right, sorry. Okay. But, so, like I said, I'm not mad about it all. It is what it is. And I get it. I'm new. So, welcome to the life of new. And I can't say for certain. I know a lot of people believed this at my last school, and I'm not blaming anybody, but they believed like I was a favorite, and I think I was a favorite there. And so I think I got better scores than, but I think I deserve, it's like, yes, I got better, like really good scores, and I fought for those scores, and I worked hard for those scores. But I don't know, a lot of people think that sometimes I got those scores because I was a favorite of the principals. But I'm not totally sure about that. I don't know. I can't prove any which way. I do know that on my very first couple observations, I was getting 2s and 3s. And then by the end, I had almost all 5s. So I can't say like if it was a favorite thing or not. I don't know. I do believe I worked my butt off to get those. So, but he had also told me that there might be an opportunity for a leadership role coming up soon, and he would kind of he's thinking possibly that I could be one of the people chosen for that. So that was really nice to hear, because I was like, oh, cool. Which would also help me on my scores, because leadership roles help on that. Do I always like leadership roles? No, I don't. But you know what? I think it's just the way life's going to be for me. So, and it's just the way it is. Like, I don't think I have any other choice about it. But so I don't know. I think I'll be fine now, but I really need, I'm starting to get kind of some kind of flow going, and I think it's going to be okay. He never did bring up that I needed to have objectives posted, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to. I know the other first grade teacher does. I didn't see it in the kinder room, and maybe she doesn't have them up yet. But I knew I had them, and I needed to get them up, and I just forgot. And so I'm glad he didn't say anything about them, but I did get them posted, so I have them for the next, when he does his pop in. But other than that, I do need to fix a little bit of them because they're crooked, like I said, but I'll work on that another time. Actually, I can see which one's crooked now. I'm not sure what is crooked over there. Something is crooked, and I can't figure out what it is. Alright, so I was going to show you guys some of the lovely storm damage we had. So we finally got our power back on last night. It's Saturday. Last night at, I think it was about 9 o'clock or so. So that was fun. But let's go out and see some of the damage. Sunday. It's like 1 o'clock. Rudy and I have been driving around, and I'm sorry if you can't hear because of all the water, but Rudy and I have just been driving around, and we went to the zoo for a little bit. And if you follow my personal account, you'll probably see that you'll see all the Instagram stories that we did at the zoo. I was like taking a bunch of pictures. And then we came out to right across the way from the zoo is this huge bridge where people fish at and stuff, but the water gets like comes flying through here, so we've just been playing around with that. And I've been taking pictures in my teacher tuber tee, and they can really take pictures of me too because he likes being awkward in situations like that too.